says to find those travels as you can. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Goglings, Goglites, Gogorifics, Gog Peoples. Welcome to August 6, 2019, and episode 187, I believe, of Pen and Pixels. I'm your host, Arvin Elleron, and this is the show where we focus on story and narrative in video games, and specifically today, Pathfinder Kingmaker, as we continue my playthrough. I will apologize up front. You will notice that there will be some strange music going on. I am coming to you from another undisclosed Starbucks. I was at Gen Con this past weekend. It was great. A lot of good stuff came out of that professionally, personally. It was awesome, but I am heading home, and I'm almost home now, about 3 hours from home, roughly speaking, but I needed to stop and do my stream, and so I streamed on my channel earlier today, and now am streaming for all of you lovely folks. So I will apologize because there'll be music playing right above me, and it's probably not going to feel very Pathfinder-y, so you'll just have to put up with it, I'm afraid. Before we go any further, let me just remind you about ways to support us here. If you haven't done so already, please follow us on GOGCOM. That is one of the best things you can do. Please make sure to sub to us here on the GOGCOM channel. You can get some awesome emotes and stuff like that, and in fact, I think... Let me just double check because I think I'm due for updating this. Hold on just a second. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. It's coming. And there it is. Right, there's me subscribing, resubscribing, 32 months, and it's 32 months in a row. None of this like, oh, I only have a month streak. I have subscribed to this channel for a long time, and that's because I think it's great and does awesome stuff, and because I want to support the streamers here, including my fellow streamers, so hopefully you'll be able to support us here by doing that. And last but certainly not least, please check us out individually, because we have all of our individual Patreons and subsystems and things like that too, so please check us out over there because you can support us as well by doing so. Tonight we have got more Pen and Pixels, and I believe I'm the only person that we've got for the rest of the night. The next person you'll see will be tomorrow, the Crocs, with Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. But I'm going to be with you today, and so accordingly... Ding! There we go. Good to see you all. Hope everyone's doing well. So yeah, so I'm going to be with you folks today until about 7 p.m. Eastern, and then I will be leaving you behind, and I will be back on my channel. Emberwind, which is one of my tabletop games that I play, will be going on Thursday, and then on Friday, I'll be back for a bunch of stuff Friday evening, including, I think, D&D with viewers. Again, I'm still not home, so until I'm home, I'm a little nervous about saying anything definitively because I have some other stuff that I'm trying to do, but I'm not quite there, and I have a little bit more that I have to do to make that happen. So, but yeah, otherwise, I am here, and I'm looking forward to some Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope you folks are as well. I hopefully will get a chance to talk a little bit about Gen Con, which was great, and we'll talk more about that today and over the next couple of days. But again, apologies, I'm on the road, so I'm using my, thank you for the follow. That is a little weird. Let's expand that out. Hello, May Pipsqueak. So yeah, so I've got some slight adjustments that I'll have to make here being on the road, but I am looking forward to this, and I have updated my game, so we should be in good place. So without further ado, let's do it. Well, we have music up there that has nothing at all to do with Pathfinder music. Alright, here we go. What's up, Aaron? Woot? No, I said woot. Thank you for the follow on my own channel as well. I also just got I just passed 1,000 followers on Twitter. I don't really know what to make of that. I've been on there for 10 years, so it's interesting that it took me a while to get it done. But finally we got we're 1,002 followers on Twitter, which is, again, I have no idea what the importance of that milestone is, but it's something. One thing that some people might have known if you went to Gen Con is you might have noticed that Pathfinder 2nd Edition just came out. I have not heard anything about it yet, other than the fact that it exists, but there was definitely a lot of excitement about it, so you know, we'll see how that goes. Also a lot of excitement about various D&D things, so there's just a lot of excitement, basically, is what I'm saying all the way around. So, yeah, it was busy. Okay. So, let me see if I can figure out, okay. If I remember correctly, what I think I was doing is I was wandering around and basically picking up a lot of sub-areas as I went along. So I was going into, like, you know, this, and then I was going to go to another area and another area and another area, and I think I was going to go into all these areas until I found the ones that I had, I believe is what I was doing, so. That's very funny, Arnell. Yeah, I don't know, you probably may have noticed, because I noticed that you guys are watching, but some joker decided that it would be hilarious to put boxes of raisins all around while I was doing stuff on D&D. It was kind of funny. But I kept finding it, I'm like, what is going on here? And like, what is the drill? It was funny. Alright, yeah, so we're exploring a bunch of these sort of areas, just kind of looking around, basically building up level is more or less what we're doing. Shining shell, we got a grinding stone, and keys. Thank you, Mr. Sandman TV. Yeah, and the thing was, no one had wanted to admit who the actual troll was. Like, I had, like, at least 4 or 5 different people take credit for it. And Hillness and Furyfire can confirm this, because they were both there, and I'm like, who actually did this? You know, like, it was crazy. More shadow points for you. Exactly, Aaron, exactly. Exactly.
I do what I must.
I am what I am. Oh, is this the thing where I was getting, like, absolutely owned by these guys? Wait a minute. Earth Elementals. Oh, that's why it's not doing it. Okay. There it is. I was just looting the oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, I see what you mean, Aaron.
Serves you right.
This is the part where I feel guilty. I regret my choices. I was like, oh, millimeter Earth Elementals, and I saw that.
Next piece to my fury.
Okay, let's get courage going on. Rage. Okay, and
This won't kill me.
okay.
I'll survive. I'll always survive. Protect me.
This looks bad. This is very, very bad.
Avenge me. Dying is.
That's frustrating. Okay. So they made it, barely.
What's taking so long?
Yeah, that wasn't great. I need to find... I need to find where the skill is to get back the slideshow. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's doing that, honestly. Like, I don't know what about this particular area is making it do that. But it's... Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Just occasionally, this seems to have some trouble. I mean, it wasn't doing it, it was outside, so I don't know. But it's definitely, I can confirm it's happening on my end also, so I don't know. What I really would like to find out is how I summon the other person.
Please, do tell.
Well, I mean, yeah, but this is the equivalent of a GTX 1050. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be doing that. There we go. Oh, she's fallen in battle? Oh man, okay, so I'm gonna have to rest. Okay, let's pick up some stuff, shall we? Warhammer. A diamond. Ooh. 1,250. I will happily take that. Okay.
Adventures call to them.
Someone's got cure light wounds, don't they? They're out of cure light wounds, unfortunately.
Wow.
You have vigor, though. Doesn't help much. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, like, I don't know. There's no reason it should be chugging like this right now. I mean, it's possible, but the whole point of Thunderbolt is to prevent that from being an issue, honestly. But it is possible, yeah. Just 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. Hang on just a moment. Okay. 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 All right, hang on a second. Okay. That might help a little bit, actually. Let me see. So I think it might be a little better. No, not much. Dash show, slideshow. Yeah.
What's the outcome
Yeah, I don't. It's weird because it seems to happen more in caves than it does elsewhere, so I don't really know what to make of that. I mean, you know, it's a portable rig, so it's. See, that's better. So in a way, I don't expect complete miracles, but I do expect it to have something.
I'm off.
So this was literally just coming here to kill some elementals? That's all this was? Yeah, that's the other thing, is that the engine probably is not super well optimized for this either, so... Okay. I mean, the problem is I've already turned it down considerably. You know, I mean, I guess I could reduce the screen resolution. Okay, give me a second here. Okay. Let's see. Off texture. Like, I should not, this should not be the kind of thing where I should have to do nothing. Like, the whole point of it is to avoid having to do, so. Alright, I'll do that. I don't want to restart the game right now. Yeah, this is having zero effect. This isn't doing it. I would love to request a different background song, I wish. This is not, it's not about the game stuff. It's about something about it, trying to stream it and do other things, and yeah, it's already low, you know, on all this stuff, so I wonder if that might help a little bit. Nah, not really. It's not going to do it all at all times either. I mean, it's going to do it at times. It'll do it in some cases and not in others. So. And dynamic lighting is off. Also. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, okay, I saved it. Let me try resting. Once I get out of this area, it may be a little bit different, so.
I almost lost my place today. I don't think I've ever cast so many spells.
Okay. Oh, I hate that thing about having like a serious death's door thing, and so healer at the capital, greater restoration. Like, it's just, ugh.
I am ready.
Their life ends here!
Actually, I don't think she needs this right now. Probably want the healer to show up later on, I think is what it is. You know, the Canera Kalike thing I still haven't totally figured out in terms of its usefulness, because I feel like it's another example of a character that I really like, but I don't know if mechanically they're as effective, so I don't know. I'll have to think about that. See, and now I'm out here and it's 60 frames a second. There's just something about the engine optimization that doesn't quite work. You know, no difference in terms of anything else I set up. I get rusty horseshoe, gold coins. Okay. got the diamond, which is worth a lot of money, so that's good. Actually, wait a second now.
I thought you'd never ask.
She no longer has that. She no longer has that effect. That's weird. Canera no longer has the death's door effect when I walked out. I wonder if that's a bug. I don't know. Actually, Aridinella, I have no idea. That's weird though. She just lost that effect that I had, which I'm not going to complain about, but that's strange. Okay. On we go. She lost the effect in the cave, Likey? That's interesting because I thought at first I saw that she didn't, but maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Arbor Road. Now, what I was planning to do was I was going to go to Talon Peak, and then I was going to go to... Where else did I say? Yeah, that's right. I was going to go to Talon Peak, and then I was going to go down to Tuskdale, or over to Tuskdale, and then to these, and then finally up to St. Galvin's Gullet, all so that I can gain some power and have a shot at doing any of these other things. Gonna go crazy. I don't think they're gonna patch this. No, I don't think they're gonna patch this to Pathfinder 2.0. I think they'd have too much to do to be able to make that adjustment. They might make a whole new game out of it, but no, I don't think they're gonna. They would probably not do that, assuming that Pathfinder 2.0 is as painful. Assuming it's as different from Pathfinder 1 as they're claiming it is, I don't think that they're gonna do anything that would make it. I don't think they're gonna deal with that, in my opinion. Okay.
Follow if you dare.
Yeah, I saw Hilness talking about that in the Discord, in my channel Discord, how the races are different. Yeah, those look pretty cool. Well, there's a lot riding on it for Paizo. 5th edition, D&D 5th edition has had a big effect. This looks identical to where I just was.
I'm there.
Does this look very much like the place where we just were? Oh.
I do what I must.
Do what I must. Okay. Alright, well, let's go back to the cave. The cave. Remember your failure at the cave. Alright, let's go and see what we see. Right, yeah, which is interesting. Oh, what is this? What?
Do not falter!
I'm not afraid.
Courage. Rage.
Please.
Jeez.
of them. Last chapter.
I hope Lindsay is not actually really badly damaged by that. Okay, you're fine, Lindsay.
Command me.
Okay, I would like you to call forth your sister. She has some healing to do.
I am ready.
And Valerie. And again with Valerie. And one more time, Lindsay. And get your sister back. And then Lindsay, oh, walk it off. I need you to heal her.
Yes.
The only problem is her sister can't heal herself for obvious reasons, which is unfortunate.
Yes. Don't hesitate.
All right. All right, and I want to make sure that she's got another potion up there ready to go. There we go. Okay. Ready to go with that. Okay.
Here I am. See.
Meanwhile, right, all right. So I hope there's something else in here besides just this odd, like, bloom-like thing. Whoa, what? What is that? Look at that little sparkling. It's cool. Okay. No idea what that is, but it's the bloom. Yeah, it could well be. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go into whatever this is. Oh, hold on 1 second, chat. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Alright. Let's find out what is going on. I have, like... This is not the most as spaces go, is a little cramped, so doing the best I can. Okay, we look at the bottom, or at the bottom of the map. All right. All right. This seems a little weird. Wow, the underscore. Good to see you, man. I haven't talked to you in a long time. How have you been? Good to see you, the underscore.
I'm off.
This is very funky, this area. Yeah, good to see you, D underscore. Hope all's well on your end.
Ah, test of my abilities.
Bracers.
This is for you!
Got a Kuma lion.
I will survive. I always survive.
What the? Oh, nice. That sounds awesome on all levels. That's awesome, man. What is this thing?
This happen?
Taste my fury.
Why should we strive for it?
Sister, protect me.
I failed you, sister.
Wow. Holy cow. What is that thing?
What troubles you?
This thing is nasty.
I wasn't balancing that enough. Like I wasn't raising the thing when he went and then corrected it and showed that he was doing it correctly. I didn't recognize that. So like the only thing is okay.
What's up, Reg?
And not the acknowledgement.
Oh, that's slick. That's slick, Dan. Of course, that's awesome.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's not a cow, it's a cat. This thing is freaky.
Here!
Alright, we gotta enlarge some people here.
Here.
I won't let you down. Just letting the ink dry.
Done with waiting.
Their life ends here.
Serves you right.
Man alive. Yeah, that's awesome, the underscore. Already fighting defensively.
Sister, protect me.
Okay, and then... No, I don't want that.
I failed you, sister. I died.
What is going on?
I always survive.
A miserable
This thing is absurd.
last chapter.
This thing's attack, 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 death. It's like, what the? What's up, nonstop? I don't even entirely know how to handle this. I mean, I guess I can just... Can I fireball? Like... I mean, she was doing some damage to it, but like...
What's taking so long?
What's the holdup?
I am never wrong.
Adventures call to them.
I mean, I can bless everyone too,
I'm
I guess.
listening.
So, there.
All right, so I've got this set up as like
In due time.
I set this up wrong.
Here,
No, I didn't.
as you order. Don't hesitate. Remain vigilant.
Why are these things not? Why is this thing not showing up now? 'Cause it triggered once when I reached the body, and then it triggered another time when I just wandered around.
Their life ends here.
Okay.
Let us strike as one.
Lindsay, how did you?
Miserable. Last chapter.
Okay, again, I don't know how that happened.
This spell is supposed to work like that. This spell's not supposed to work like that.
This. What?
A miserable last chapter.
This will hurt.
Hey.
Sister, protect me.
Oh my god. Okay, well, right. So it looks like this is going to be yet again another thing that I can't go to because it's way over leveled for me. What is this? I just don't. And it seems random. Like sometimes it's I don't understand. Sometimes it's like, oh, I don't understand. Braces of armor +5. Right, that's not going to work for you. It's going to help with her though. Braces of armor +1, braces of armor +5. Actually, wait a minute. No. That's right. It's not clear to me if this is a summoning spell or something else. All I know is that I'm getting the heck out. I guess it's just a random thing that like these that if you're wandering around that area, also good to see you, yeah. That if you're just wandering around that area randomly, you just at some point something happens and like I guess. But
In due time.
really weird. I'm gonna take those bracers and get the hell out of Dodge. Really odd. I don't know what's at all to make of any of that. Oh, that doesn't even... Really, that doesn't even lead me away from there? That's obnoxious.
I need to catch my breath.
Wow.
Why don't we set up camp?
All right.
Gather our strength.
I want to know how to get to this Talon Peak. Can I seriously not get to Talon Peak? Wow, so I have to go up. Thank you for the follow, Tulia. Welcome to GawCom.
Yeah. I just think it's like here's like sometimes
Alright, I better rest here because...
Nice. Don't you think?
Okay.
I don't know. Like I just feel like I was thinking I was like I wish I know that some people are
Okay, now they're rested.
in that same place have the same mindset. Everyone like how do I get skill tested? What do they know what they're gonna do?
I'm just trying to get to Talon Peak. God damn it. I don't want to get into a fight right now. I'm trying to get to where I'm going.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, it's an Elder Earth Elemental. Great. Get ready to restart here.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, 2 Elder Earth Elementals, how about no? How about not a chance? It's like elder, you know, 1 Elder Elemental, not enough. Let's have 2. How about not? How about we don't do that?
That's not what I'm saying at all. It's not about being as good. No, I did not. I didn't think that.
I need to catch my breath.
Where am I going?
We should gather our strength.
Like in the way that like I care about.
Oh, it's like switchbacks? Wow.
When it comes to like customer interactions or like delivering.
Okay, that was Talon Peak.
Delivering just like
Good grief.
fantastic drink. I think why are you looking at me like that?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Adventures can wait.
Like, so if I look at it in that way, if I look at my
Can I not rest anywhere along here?
someone else,
Maybe up here?
you even said like, come on, that's fine. But and that's what I'm saying. Like, how do I get them? Or I want to be able to get my team
Man.
to work towards like.
I need a challenge.
Alright, I'm gonna have to leave, obviously, and rest, and then come back in. Which is a little bit not the way I would normally do things, but
Let's go.
you cannot travel. I carry too much weight. Okay. Some of the I swear to God. Ugh. It is so infuriating sometimes the way they handle these things. The way they handle encumbrance and weight is very irritating. I wish I could just sort of turn it off. I carry too much weight because I can't rest, but I can't rest because I can't find any place to rest on here. So I'm just stuck. It's ridiculous. It's not the way to do this.
What's the
Definite and old is the sort of the default thing. Old. No. Stop. Stop.
Valerie, your embroidery is always so beautiful. I just can't take my eyes off your designs. Even the patches on your clothes are always special. I could never do anything like that, even with the help of magic.
Oh, it's nothing special. I never mean to do anything ornate. I just need to keep my hands busy sometimes.
Okay. Okay. So now we're rested and now we're good to go. But it's like silly busy work, you know? If I could turn it off, I would. Because it's busy work. It's not actually really doing anything with the difficulty. It's just tedious, you know?
Their life ends here.
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, and the next one. Alright, that was a lot easier.
Everything you just said.
Consider me provoked.
In due time.
Okay. So there's a switchback to get up to the mountain, and then another switchback.
Let us strike as one.
Serves you right.
Uh-oh, primal giant spider. Okay. It's gonna hurt.
Sister, protect me.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, back off of this. Octavia, you... Alright, let's see. I need... Okay, I need to remember swarm stuff. Okay. There we go. Huzzah with the swarm.
I'm glad you called.
Heal you, and I need to heal you. You
Here
can do your
I
vigor thing.
see. Don't hesitate.
Okay. Alright, takes care of that. Suggests there's going to be a lot of spiders up there in just a moment. But save that. And we're going to go in there. Okay. Aha! Different than what I was expecting.
I'm there.
Gold powder, Tianja ink, special hops, and gold coins. Okay.
Specifically this for these.
I do what I must.
Oh gosh. All right. Hold on a second.
I won't let you down. And Lindsay was
All right.
called.
I know you've got a fireball spell. Come on, you can do it. You can really do it. There we go. So much for Swarm.
Taste my fury.
Why does he always go after Kelly Kay? Okay. Let's go, missiles. Alright. Where's all the missing? Glad they bounced the game after all. Well, they certainly... There we go. That was not easy. And you played the is terrible. Well, they've done a good job with this one. I can't speak to 1.0 because I did not play very much of it before I got into this, but they've done a pretty good job with this, although the Dwemer Lion and Dwemer Cats are freaky, yeah, for sure.
I thought you'd never ask.
I'm off.
This is a strangely designed area.
I'll go in and change like donuts to 3. So like 3 should be the total food. But because it's not like a 50-50 split or 60-40 split, sometimes that 3 turns into 5. Sometimes it turns into 3. Sometimes it turns into 4. Like I have no idea what the outcome is coming from it. That's why it's so
Well, yeah, the Dwemer Lion thing that I was just dealing with was pretty much a bunch of one-shots. I was getting one shot all the time.
You can count on me.
I am yours to command.
where I only have 18 in the system, so why are we pulling 24? I'm just getting really frustrated because I don't
Okay. So this is Talon Peak, I suppose. Still not sure about my. Still feel like my healing situation. I really like Kalike and Canera, but I may not be able to keep Canera in here. I may have to go back to Talisian or whatever his name is for my healer, because I just may need someone who's better at healing.
I'm there.
Click.
In due time.
Thud. This is younger than the Cyclopses, but it's still old enough to be impossible to discover who built it and why. Heavily armed men are seated around the fire. They chat casually and pass around a flask, obviously not expecting ambush or eavesdropping in a place like this. Damn Baron and his damn guards. Since that ass down the Stag Lord, honest people got nowhere to go to get themselves some coin. Just look where we ended up, middle of nowhere. Let's hide and eavesdrop. Enough cut the whining. We gotta adapt if we want to survive. This birdie will bring us more gold than any trader, and then we can sell ourselves as mercenaries or go treasure hunting. We'll get by. Bandits. With you in charge, we'll end up with our necks broken. Care to explain what demon possessed you to make us climb up a cliff when there's a neat, safe path on the other side? Why we gotta bother with all these hooks and ropes? Have you seen that path? Spiders everywhere. Yes, I know. I know all about the spiders. Swarming with spiders crawling around. Damn fat, furry beasts. I hate spiders. Really? You're afraid of spiders? I'm not afraid of nothing, it's just these damn spiders. I'd rather fight a troll than mess with those big beasts. Oh, watch out, there's a spider in your hair. Oh, haha, I'm just exploding with laughter. Maybe you should become a bard, huh? Better yet, head straight to the capital, ask the Baron to hire you as court jester. Just don't go through the front door, there might be spiders inside. Better take a rope and scale the back wall. Giggles. Oh, god damn it, Octavia.
Test of my abilities.
Hey, Amiri. Oh my god, are you serious? Can you all move out of the way so that Amiri can get there, please? Lindsay is blocking you? Really, Lindsay is blocking you. Is there a reason that neither of you can move? Lindsay, why are you not able to move?
I hate pain.
Alright, well, that's great. I'm just gonna stand there. Let's try that again. I get to do all those stealth checks again. No, I don't think so. Oh, because of courage? Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah. It's obnoxious as hell.
Not afraid.
Okay. Now, Lindsay, inspire courage. Oh, this guy. Wait a minute. I need you to wipe this guy out.
I can probably do that from the floor. It's 550, so I should probably see if I can leave anything and then start. That's what I did last week, because I didn't realize that I had the obstacle scheduled for the year.
Taste my fury. System, protect me.
God damn it.
Unpleasant.
These alchemists are way too powerful, by the way.
Can't keep this up
They
much
really,
longer.
really are. Like,
This happen? This.
okay.
Tear them apart!
Tear them apart is right.
Won't kill me!
Free.
Swear to God. These alchemists are way too powerful. Way too powerful.
Here! What troubles you?
Alright. Well, many things trouble me, but,
I won't let you down.
In due time.
we obviously should be.
Just letting the ink dry.
Oh God! And of course, this time I failed the eavesdrop. It's like normal difficulty, whatever normal difficulty would be.
Tear them apart!
Sister, protect me.
Die dead, you bastard. Good.
Taste my fury is unpleasant.
Okay.
Strike! My masterpiece!
This won't kill me. I'll survive. I always survive. Can't keep this up much longer.
Part of the frustration that I'm having with this is that I feel like I continue to find more and more places that just seem way out of my level, and I can't go and do any of the main quests because my main guy is a ranged guy and is not suited to be on his own trying to deal with the main quest, so there's just a lot of...
Consider me provoked.
Avenge me.
May I suggest another way to use this spell? May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Yeah, positioning definitely is required. It's too bad I wasn't able to position because they set me into a cutscene and then immediately take me out of it, and there's no way to position myself before the cutscene occurs. Otherwise, I would 100% agree with you. Yeah, this is not going to work.
This will hurt!
Yeah, but again, like, but I don't want to take, I don't like Heron at all. So it's one of those things where I'd like to be able to actually create the character I want to create.
Last chapter.
My gift to you!
Okay. Well, they all survived, ultimately. Yeah, but it just, again, it's like, oh, a monster casserole, that's cool. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't want, if I don't like Harem, I don't like him, you know, and so, to my mind, it's one of those things that I don't want to take him because I don't like his character, so sometimes I think the game makes an effort to push you into a particular method of play, which is a little frustrating, I'll admit. So, Oh, very different roles. I mean, Amiri is a damage dealer. I have no problem with Amiri. She's too squishy. In fact, all of them are too squishy. But I have no problem with Amiri because Amiri is doing a lot of things. That's not going to work, is it? Oh no, that's good actually. Because Amiri does tons and tons of. She's my big damage dealer, one of my big damage dealers. So I have no problem with that. But also, the other thing is, too, and I just may not be able to use her, but I really like Canera and Kalike. I like that combo. But mechanically, there are issues with them, and that's a problem. So I may not be able to keep her. I may have to go back to my other healer, whose name I forget. The cleric, who's just a straight cleric. I may have to do that. I can't remember his name. Talesian? Right. Yeah, that's the big problem with Amiri, is that Amiri just... Tristram, yeah, thank you. I do Tristram. You're right, it's Tristram. And Tristram I like, as far as, like, his healing. I just don't find him as interesting as her character. But the real thing, if I had to do over again, I wouldn't make my main guy into a ranged specialist. I always like playing my main guys as rangers or sorcerers. And so the fact that I really kind of can't do that with portions of the game has been bothersome to me. Right. So I'm going to have to rest up here, which I will do in just a moment. Yeah, no, I know. It's one of those things, I know I could. I just was kind of wishing I wouldn't have to, you know? Because I like playing who I like playing. So I'd like to keep him as what he is, but I may not be able to, so. You know, like I don't want to play a frontline fighter, so I wish I didn't have to. Yeah, that makes sense, Def Mole. So in other words, you basically have to make your main character a tank, essentially, so that you can take all the characters that you want to take elsewhere, which is too bad, because it's like, I would like to take a tank as a tank, if I wanted to take a tank, you know. Yeah, it's a good call, Shadows. I could do that too, I suppose. But I mean, I like their personalities. Like, I don't know about Valerie's personality, but I kind of like Amiri. I definitely like Kalike and Kalera's personality. I like Lindsay. Octavia's okay. You know, so I like those. Alright, let me rest, because... Alright.
I admire your optimism. Even when the situation seems desperate, smile never leaves your face.
Oh, so in other words, if you picked a paladin, a druid, or a sorcerer, okay, that's what you're saying.
We got out of all of them. We'll handle whatever comes.
That's interesting about the sorcerer. So I've still got the Death's Door thing, which is too bad. With Octavia and Valerie. Most unfortunate. Okay. What have we here? Bloodstone, a pearl, cure light wounds, and gold coins. Could use all that. Oh god. Oh, there's the big bird thing. As soon as you get close to the nest, a huge shadow moves across the sky. With a shrill shriek, a gigantic bird swoops down on your flapping wings, making a veritable hurricane as she moves to protect her nest to her last breath. Well, hi. Can we talk about this?
They go down! Could this happen?
I hate pain.
Ancient Rock? I'm sorry, Ancient Rock.
A miserable last chapter.
Sister, protect me!
A miserable last chapter.
Am I doing any damage to you at all? Just want to see if I've done any damage at all. 38, 22, 2 damage. Okay. So this is obviously not a place I can go to in all likelihood.
In due time.
Okay. I wonder if I could stealth.
What's the holdup?
I wonder if I can stealth you up there.
I move unseen.
Probably isn't gonna. Damn it. Yeah, this probably isn't gonna work.
To victory!
Oh, could this happen?
2 damage. 4 damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh well. Okay, so that's not gonna work. That's too bad.
Here! Unseen.
Alright, so that's probably not gonna work. Even stealthed? Really? Alright. Okay, so never mind. We killed the bandits, we did that, so we will come back. Yet another area with loose ends that I can't get through. Alright, let's cruise on out of here then, people. So there's an area over somewhere where I can scale this mountain. No. I'm not leaving there yet. Okay. Alrighty. Well, back down we go. At least I've explored this stuff that I wanted to up on these 2 peaks, so now I just have to go back through Tuskholm, and while I'm there, I'll get rested so I can get him out of Death's Door, and then I'll head west again. As far as characters, I mean, they are doing good work in terms of, like, getting experience. They're getting there. North is the other exit? What do you mean? Through what? Through the rock?
I see something.
I do what I must.
Down the tower. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be killing the rock, so I'm not doing that. I have no shot at killing the rock, so I will.
What's that?
Oh, wait, whoa. No, don't leave yet. Hello. Nope, no chance. Pushed a bunch of stones, but not happening. I will come back up and deal with that in about 5 levels. I'm not doing it now. I do not have the ability yet. Which has been one of the problems, you know, is that I've been dealing with that all through the game, is, you know, the scaling is such that, and I don't like games that level scale directly to you, so I don't really have an objection to this, but the reality is that I don't. Hold on a second. The reality is that I just don't really have the opportunity to. That's what I thought. That there are only certain areas that I have even half a chance of doing okay in before I can get my characters built up. So that's part of it. You haven't had much of a problem with the rock? You know, better than me then. My guys are only level 5 and they just got obliterated by them. Obliterated by it, so. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But he just annihilated me twice. You didn't find the area to your 10th? Well, I mean, you know, the only reason I'm wandering around is because the main quest is completely beyond my ability to do it right now. I can't do this. I'm going to get obliterated. My character is not built to be able to handle being on his own at that level, so I can't do that. I haven't found the second Amiri monster yet. Don't tell me where it is, by the way, either, please, because I'm trying to play the game through on my own. But Unwanted Legacy, I mean, I guess I could do that, except I'd have to go take Harem, and again, I don't like Harem. And then you got the Kingdom Quest, it don't really matter, so I'm really just kind of building up my level until I get to the point that I feel like I have half a chance of you know, being able to take any of these things. So.
I need to catch my breath.
Ugh. Oh man. And then half the time when I'm up here, I find creatures that are like, yeah. Right. Won't be doing that. And then other times it'll be kobolds. Elder this, or kobolds, you know. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I'll find my way around it. You know, I like a lot of the game, but I just find some of the... I don't want my handheld, but I feel there are spots where there's just things that I'm kind of like... What? Like, certain things happen where you're just kind of like, I don't even... I don't know. Right, Scott, like the beginning, for example, the beginning of the game where you have those spider swarms that you can almost do nothing against until you manage to get, like acid flasks and, you know, things like that, and it's spider swarms. You're really not positioned to be able to do it. Dude, what? All right, let's see if we can.
Tear them apart!
Oh, another R vital. That's a good question. I don't know.
Sister,
And
protect
reduced.
me.
Right, that's what I ended up eventually doing, Scott, yeah. I eventually ended up doing that. Yeah, JLC, I don't know, actually. It depends on when the Patreon gets enough people to do it, so I'm honestly not sure yet. I'm looking forward to doing it.
I need to catch my breath.
But yeah, I eventually did that, but...
Adventures can wait.
Yeah, definitely will be doing one again, but it kind of depends on when the Patreon is there to support it. But
I'll gladly share my
But I'm glad you're
rations with you
interested,
when you read.
and hopefully you'll be
After all,
entering
I'm trying
JLC. Good to see you.
figure.
Alright. Save it. And I gotta break it down this way carefully, because otherwise I get, as you saw, ambushed by Beasts of Doom. Okay. Yeah, good to see you. Alright. I also don't know when I'm going to want to go all the way back up through this nonsense of dealing with Talon Peak again, so it'll be a long time before I'm back, I think.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright, next step is to check out the Ancient Mine.
Set up camp.
Okay. And then I'm going to check out the Ancient Mine, which probably is also going to be way over my ability. And then I'll head back west. I'll go into Tussdale. And the Bald Hilltop thing. Alright, so we'll do this, and we'll head west. Oh yeah, I'm sorry that you weren't feeling well. I'm glad you're doing better though, JLC. Really? Oh my god, the continual exhaustion. Oh good, I'm glad you're doing a little better.
I need to catch my breath.
Still though, that sucks. Okay. Let's save it, and we're gonna rest.
I should gather our strength.
Lindsay, what are you writing in there again?
You know, something about someone. I'll let you read it once I'm finished. It's hilarious.
Okay. Got an excellent shepherd's pie this time. Okay. Let's check out the Ancient Mine. Probably, again, way beyond my ability. And then we'll head back. Actually, I should probably save that under a hard save. Okay.
In due time.
Again, for those of you who came in a little late, I am doing this on the road from an undisclosed Starbucks, so I apologize for the music in the background, which is not what my choice would be to accompany this. What's up, Kilgore?
To victory!
Oh god. Ancient Wyvern, that's probably death. Good to see you, Kilgore. How was your vacation, man? Okay, this should be fun. Get ready for immediate death.
Sister, protect me.
Sister, protect. I have failed you.
sister.
Wow. Mostly drama-free, but not completely? Okay.
Avenge me.
It's just like...
Survive.
What's up, Illness? Okay. Alright, so that's, again, as I said, way out of my league, so I will now go back. There we go. Good to see you, Hillness. How are you, man? I, of course, saw Hillness
In due time.
personally. I met him at, again, I've met him many times, but at Gen Con, so we got to watch the Forbidden Library. Okay. Trip's okay. Almost back. Almost back. I'm in my, this is my last spot, well, major stop anyway, before we get home, which will be this evening, actually, after my stream. I should cast Darkness on it. The power of Beyond the Forbidden Library, yes. It is difficult, yeah, Greg. It is difficult. Mostly the problem right now, though, is that I'm wandering through areas that are clearly I'm not ready for, but I'm doing that because I'm trying to find areas that I am ready for, because I can't really do the main quest because at the moment, because my guy's does not have the strength that he needs to do it, because I didn't design him to be able to be a one-man show, since, you know, this is a group game. And yet they direct him as if they make it like there's a portion of the game where you're forced to go completely in on your own, and of course they don't tell you they're going to do this beforehand. So yeah.
I need to catch my breath.
All right, Testale, let's go back home, then we'll go to Balding. He signed it, Ears of Justice. That's awesome. I'm really glad that it was so well received. Yeah, people love Doomfang. They were big fans of Doomfang. In case people are wondering what I'm talking about, Hillness was watching. I was at Gen Con and I did a D&D event, which was finishing up this. I run some live D&D sessions for authors that are members of the Writer Symposium, as I am. And so this, Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, is my D&D 5e adventure that I wrote, a source book. That's the little folder for it, and this is coming out probably beginning of... It'll be it should be basically mid to late September is when this is coming out, and it's going to be, I'm really excited about it. It looks really, really great, and the art is great and all that. So anyway, I'm very excited about it, and so I ran the last adventure in that trilogy on there. So yeah. Oh, that's interesting, Scott. Yeah, I guess that's a possibility, but all right. Let's go rest. Completely forgot I'm supposed to be going to the throne room. But yeah, Hillness was in attendance, Fury Fire was in attendance. A number of you, I know Aridinel was watching, a lot of you were watching on Twitch chat. Your Grace, I fear there's another matter that requires your attention. There have been reports, many of them from settlements across the Gnarl Marches. There are trolls in the forest, seemingly hordes of them. Well, great. It's the old developers that make Pathfinder. Not the old developers. These Owlcat games certainly consulted with them, but it's not the same exact people that did the Pathfinder stuff. But they are obviously licensed, and they consulted with Paizo, which just released Pathfinder 2.0, by the way. Rumors claim they're more than the typical savage beasts. They almost seem to be... Yeah, it's definitely up there, Thors, and I haven't had a chance to transfer them to my YouTube channel yet, because I'm still not back home yet, but I will do that in the next couple of days. They almost seem to show reason and tactics. They form groups, attack all at once, plunder the villages, and carry away the peasants. Even stranger, kobolds have been spotted among their ranks, where usually they be attacked on sight. I'm not certain any of this is reliable. It was great, Mirinda. It went really well. And in fact, your character, I told you, you've been immortalized in this, and that was visible and beyond the Forbidden Library. Fear builds mountains of molehills. Some of the rumors even say these trolls carry torches and burn down houses, seemingly unafraid of open flames. It's entirely possible the rest of the reports could be exaggerated as well. Actually, Hillness, I don't know if Hillness picked up on this character. There was a reference. There was a reference to a character that connects to you, Mirinda. The common folk will hardly heed any simple exhortations. Some will need to go to the Gnarl matches to investigate the matter. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on this investigation yourself, Your Grace? Alright. I will go off and help with the trolls.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
I kinda didn't know I had to do that right now, but okay. Okay, good. I don't. I'll get on that. Trust me. Now, when these kingdom events happen, do they base anything at all on your level, or is it also random? Like, could I go deal with the trolls and they'll all be like level 15? You know? Yeah, it was Jen Brozek. Oh, God. I'm really, really sorry to hear that, JLC. Yeah. Well, I have a lot of Acid Splash and Burning Hands and Ray, I have a lot of that stuff, so... No, I mean, it'll be sometime this week, Mirinda, but I don't know exactly when, to be honest with you. It could be in the next couple of days, but... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to say this, MC Medicinal, because since this is not my own channel, I don't feel like getting into this heavily, but I'm just going to say this. We are way, way overdue for gun control. I am very passionate about it, and it's a choice that America is continually making, and it's wrong. And I don't want to see more kids die. Now I'm going to put a stop to that. Please no more about that. But if you want to come to my channel, I am happy to talk more about it because I can. It's my ship over there. But quite rightly, I don't want to make the people feel uncomfortable, here for stuff like that. But on my channel, I talk about it quite a bit because I think it's important. So I'm with you. Hey, what's up, Dragon? Yeah, I know Dragon and I feel similarly about this. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's who that is, Illness, yeah. I thought you recognized her from Emberwind, is why I was thinking that, so. Alright. Show me your wares, okay. There you go. I'm down with all that. Oh, shoot. Hops, powder, fried egg. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you had. That's my bad then, Hillness. Does anybody know this thing about the diamonds having several? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Okay. This thing about the diamond, about certain spells. Does anyone know what spells? By chance? Okay, so offer is the junk. See, sometimes some of these things are things that are not necessarily, like, they're not junk, but I'm not going to use some of these, you know, like the Masterwork Club, for instance. Oh, no, not at all. I doubt it. I guess so. Because like a golden ashtray is a good example. I actually don't have a rope right now. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Alright, well then I definitely want that. Then I want that. Actually, I hope that what's-his-name sells rope, because I don't have any right now, I don't think. Some of these are... Why it's so expensive, man. $25,000 for the bag of holding. Man. $25,000. Damn. A lot of these are really useful, but they're just so expensive. It's a large bag of holding. Yeah, it looks awesome. Like, it's really cool. Flaming bastard sword. It's so expensive. I could sell enough to get it, but it's so pricey. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, I already got that one, Scott, actually. I already got a small bag of holding. I saw it and immediately I'm like, ooh. So yeah. Alright. So now what I need to do is got the troll troubles and I've got that. Let's get to the Bald Hilltop. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Bald Hilltop, take care of that. And keep heading west. Okay. Right, Bald Hilltop, which of course I already visited. Animate the marbles. That's cool, I can dig that. I can get behind that. Also, welcome everybody to episode 187 of Pen and Pixels. I am your host, Arvin Illeron. This is a show that focuses on story and narrative in games as we continue with Pathfinder Kingmaker, and making my progress the best I can.
come!
Whoa, giant
Let
spider
us
time.
strike as one! Tear them apart!
Let's rage. Alright. Let's... Okay. Getting there. Who the hell is that? Silky?
Consider
Taste my fury. There.
Oh, you're still held? Is that why this is going on? Okay.
There.
Let us telekinetic fist you, please.
This strike, my masterpiece.
There we go. Well, whoever the hell you were. No idea
Command me.
who you were or why you were hanging out
I
there,
thought
but
you'd never ask.
I click I need some healing, please. One more of those, please. There we go. Well, this music you're listening to is mostly right now because I'm in this undisclosed Starbucks, so this is not the music that I would normally be using for this. Okay, citrine, dagger, which I'm not going to take, a ring, and a cloak. Let's see what we got with this. A ring of protection +1, and a wyvern skin cloak. +2 enhancement bonus, natural armor 4, resistance bonus, and saving throws against poison, sleep, and paralysis. Ooh. That's really useful. Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay. Alright, so we dealt with the ancient curse.
I'm there.
Okay. Alright, well, I dealt with this quest, so... Okay. All right, so care of Bald Hilltop. Dexterity damage. Alright, well, let me get back to Tustale. Enter, rest, and then I'm going to go west. No, I'm going to go do this. Rest first. Okay. Let's go talk to this guy and make sure there's not anything that I'm missing. Is there anything else you can make, Mr. Storyteller? Okay, I know about this. I know about this. Okay. This music is very much not in line with Pathfinder Kingmaker, I would agree. Yes, I know about all that, I think, yep. Okay. Alright, so now I have troll trouble. Tenebrous depths in the North Gnarl Marches. I don't remember getting that quest, actually. The Tenebrous Depths in the North Gnarl Marches. Okay. Ah, they're the Tenebrous Depths. Okay. Alright, let's take this step by step. Go here first. Could have gone this way too, now that I think of it, but... Alright. Let's take the next part of the journey. Soon they're going to be exhausted. Oh. Got a random encounter here. Whoa.
Can you make an epic pose? This is my inspiration.
Oh, the trolls. Wait. Where's my acid splash? There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. It didn't work quite the way I meant it to. There we go. Success. So our encounter was we killed everybody. So basically everybody died. Acid flask. Alchemist fire, studded leather. Citrine, agate. Scroll of false life, citrine. Copper ring. Silver ring. Okay. Two groups fighting. Yep.
What's taking so long?
Let me summon her back. Okay.
Well,
I am ready.
Okay, call your sister back, please. Okay,
I wrote it like I
and
saw it.
let's... Where's my Cure Light Wounds at? Have you used your Cure Light Wounds already?
I'm no simple arsonist. What I do is art.
Okay. So I have plenty of those potions, although actually that's fewer than I thought I had. I have plenty of them back at the castle. I'm gonna have to remember that. Okay. Anyway, that'll do for now. Right. Alright. Let's rise up on out of here. And I don't want any of that. And again, we're going to deal with trolls at some point, so it's interesting that we got more trolls being dealt with here at the moment. So that X means that there's some problem that would have normally happened. I assume that's dealing with, like, that's kingdom stuff, I assume, right?
I need to catch my breath.
You have your wrist.
I'm so happy I dropped by Lady Jamandi's that evening. We had some fun, learned a few assassins, and made a valuable acquaintance.
What are you so happy about? It's true, we might not have met otherwise, but a lot of people died that night.
But anyway, yeah, so I'm hoping that that's just a kingdom thing. I think it is. Ancient Curse Part 2. Spider invasion has been dealt with. At last we'll hear from the dark curse that threatens us from the bald hilltop. I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's be patient and wait. Oh. Okay. That's odd. Alright, so I'll have to talk to them about that. Troll lair is located somewhere in the Gnarl Marches. Okay. Good. Get the hell out. Okay. Alright. What's up, Toothless Shark? How you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Apologies for the out-of-character music, which is this undisclosed location here. Whoa. There's a silver dragon here? Whoa, snap. Hi, silver dragon. It's going pretty well. I'm just on my way back from Gen Con. I'll be getting back tonight, all the way home, so I'm doing my stream on the road here. Got about 45 minutes, 50 minutes or so to go. Silver dragons are supposed to be friendly. The silver dragon stares at you for a long time, unblinking. Maybe it's just a trick of the light, but you think you see a heavy mercury teardrop roll from its pearly eye. You have answered my call, protector of Galarian. I will have you know no one has ever returned from these caves alive. Oops, sorry, my mistake. Didn't mean to be here. I'm just gonna head on out and gonna head that way. Just gonna head that way. Many valiant heroes before you have sacrificed their lives to bring victory one step closer. I have not forgotten their feats, nor will I forget yours. Who are you? Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? I will hide nothing from you. Who are you? My name is Zellerin. I am a loyal servant of Apsu, the Waybringer, one of the oldest and mightiest creatures in existence. According to draconic lore, he and his mate Tiamat spawned the dragon gods who created the whole world. Apsu is the patron deity of all good and metallic dragons. He remains a father figure to almost all dragons whom he loves as his children. He is numbered among the divine creatures which fought in the battle to defend all of creation against Rovagug. Most of Apsu's worshippers are metallic dragons. Few non-dragons take up his cause, though honorable humanoids with an interest in draconic lore have taken up his faith from time to time. Typically wear a gold dragon's foot brooch or have other custom-made equipment in the shape of a dragon's foot. Okay. Thousands of years ago, my god appointed me to watch over this place, where deep in the depths there hides a great evil. I knew at once the repulsive smell of the beast, Rovagug, but it took me centuries to locate the egg that he left. All this time I've stood guard here, looking for a way to destroy the spawn before it hatched and brought immeasurable sufferings to those who dwell upon the land. It's an awesome looking dragon, by the way. It's really good model design. Apsu, who's that? Even though I just read about it. Oh, Apsu. He is more ancient than all of the gods whose names you know. He is the maker of all, who stands at the origin of the multiverse. Few mortals remember him, but we metallic dragons still praise him in our prayers. Just me, or are you really sad? So many heroes passed here. The noblest souls of Galarian, selfless protectors of their homeland, ready to sacrifice their lives to save it from the spawn of the beast. I remember each and every one striding fearlessly down into the darkness. Almost none of them have returned, and it's all my fault. I made a mistake and they paid dearly for it. You see, I never understood the true nature of the monster. For many years, I and the heroes who answered my call would wander these dungeons thinking that the monster larva was the greatest threat. It was only when I found the egg and touched its shell that I realized the spawn had turned the entire dungeon into its nest. This is getting better and better, bro. You're not exactly selling this, I gotta be honest. Madness, mortal. Darkness and madness are the monster's sword and shield, its food and the material that its shell is made of. The heroes I summoned here descended into madness. They lost their minds, and the spawn of the beast fed upon their insanity. Somehow I avoided the same fate. They went down into the darkness, driven by the noblest of intentions, and were rewarded only with eternal torment. That's not cool. What are you doing here? I am guarding the spawn of Rovagug that sleeps in the caves beneath us. I summon heroes to help me defeat it. It is a long and joyless vigil, but I believe that it will one day be over. Perhaps you yourself are the hero who will finally achieve this long-awaited victory. What feat do you expect of me? An egg laid by the abominable Rovagug has cursed this dungeon for thousands of years. The larva of the beast will destroy half of the river kingdoms if it hatches. That's not good. The shell that surrounds it is a labyrinth of darkness and madness inhabited by thousands of its former victims. Hundreds of heroes perished as they sought a way through it. But now I know where the egg is, and the path to it is almost clear. Almost. What blocks the way? Well, that is the saddest and scariest part. Oh, great. The spawn of the beast feeds on nightmares, and its very shell is made of madness. The caves around are filled with insanity. It has flooded them with an ocean of darkness which distorts the very nature of the multiverse. Sounding not good. It is also sounding way higher level than 5th. Heroes who approach grow mad or perish in great suffering. This gives the egg its strength. The monster feeds on their terror and pain. Neither alive nor dead, but tormented eternally by their worst nightmares, these brave heroes still wander the labyrinth. Find and destroy 4 of their strongest, and the power of the beast's madness will weaken. Then I'll be able to crack open the shell. We must destroy the monster before it hatches and grows strong. The fallen priestess, the weary traveler, the wicked chanter, the captor and his horrifying slave. Deliver them into peace, and the path to the enemy will be opened. Okay? Why don't you kill these 4 yourself? The egg is surrounded by an ever-shifting labyrinth of insanity and darkness. Yes, you've said that a bunch of times. The insanity which the larva emits is capable of subduing even the most valiant of heroes. I have ventured down below, and it was only by a miracle that I slipped the fate that has ensnared so many other brave heroes. If I tried to vanquish it alone, then sooner or later it would devour me, drink my soul, and add me to the horde of the nightmares that guard it. Who would be able to destroy me then? Thus I continue summoning heroes to this place. Many of those who answered my call turn their backs and return to their lives once they discover how slim are their chances of victory, and I do not blame them. But my vigil is nearing its end. The hour of the last battle with the monster draws near. You can manage to weaken its shell, I can crack it, and we will finish together. Well, yeah, that's a big if. Alright, what about the fallen priestess? Her name is Tiyoko Sakasama. She led a party of adventurers here, noblest heroes and truest friends. Together they defeated many foes, but they never faced anything like this. Tiyoko once served Lamashtu. Then this brave and wise woman recognized how disgusted her patron was and gathered the strength to leave her service, finding shelter in the hands of Desna. Alas, Lamashtu is called the Mistress of Insanity for a reason. The labyrinth tricked Tiyoko's mind and stole from her Desna's protections. When next her reason failed, she returned to Lamashtu and sacrificed her friends to her cruel mistress one by one. Ever since she's lurked in the depths seeking new gifts for her mistress. Alas, the last embers of good in her soul have long faded. She has become a monster. The beast has consumed her utterly. That's great. What about the weary traveler? He was a gnome named Balzes. He was quite a famous traveler, a Pathfinder on 3 continents. But bleaching, which is the name given to the physical decolorization and aging of a gnome caused by a lack of exposure to new and exciting experiences, accompanied by psychological decline, to depression, apathy, and the madness and death. Interesting. There came a day when he grew tired of new roads. When he heard my call, he came, knowing it would be his final adventure. He did not anticipate victory, but hoped at least for an honorable death. Alas, the darkness reached out to him from the abominable spawn of the beast and refused him even that. An aura of madness filled the gnome with delusions of grandeur and transported his mind into the marvelous Fey world where he sits, a godlike ruler. He has become a frightening, dangerous, and pathetic caricature of his former self, a king without a kingdom, the god of a rotten soul. This all sounds terrifying, by the way. Immersed in sweet dreams, he wanders the halls, barking orders at the wandering monsters, a sad sight to behold. His death will bring him not only peace, but also restore the destiny he's lost. Okay, and the captor? The greatest wizard I ever managed to talk into visiting this gloomy place. I had high hopes for him, and so I turned a blind eye to the darkness in his soul. I expect he was already insane before he even came here. Nothing else could explain his indifference towards suffering. But he was strong and confident and managed to get quite close to the spawn, very close, before he met his end. Be warned that the captor does not appear alone. He is always accompanied by a disgusting beast that he summoned from beyond the world. The two are firmly bound in death and can revive each other, so they must both be killed at once. Okay, what about the wicked chanter? She is the dungeon's greatest mystery. In the long history of my vigil here, she has but recently appeared. Heroes who set off into the depths begin to encounter something quite strange. A woman in rags who wanders the darkness, accompanied by a horde of monsters. She is known to announce her arrival in song. She sings as she hunts and sings as she kills. The monsters of the dark serve her loyally and faithfully, protecting her to their dying breath. I know not who the chanter is. Many brave heroines have disappeared into the dungeon, but none possess such control over monsters. I only know that the chanter is more insane than the 3 other nightmares of the dungeon combined, and the terror she carries with her knows no mercy. She must be defeated. Okay. Alright, so he's got stuff. Oh, I see we got some good stuff here. Wow, Wand of Fireball. Scale Mithril full plate +2. Oh my gosh. It's all so expensive though. Whoops, wait. Buffering issues? I should be up right now. Aren't I up now? I do have occasional buffering issues, but... Okay, I'm not... I know, right? Yeah, for the most part, this should be... I don't think I've ever had a disconnection. Wow, look at that feast. Is this basically like a DLC dungeon? Is this like the kind of thing that I'm clearly not ready for? And thus should go deal with other things like... Oh, gosh. Dealing with things like, I mean, I'll have to go talk to them eventually, but Troll Trouble, which is up there to the Null Marches. Like, I don't know if this is the kind of thing that I'm going to be completely not well matched for. I guess we'll find out and see. It only goes 10 levels. But is it a DLC dungeon like it's like Durin's Tower? I was thinking about the remind me of. Okay. It's cool looking.
I do what I must.
That's really neat.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Oh god, rat swarm.
Do not falter.
Alright. Where's my acid splash at? Oh, okay. Cool. That's fine then. Okay. Not too bad. Chapter locked, okay. That's cool. Which is purple. Very cute, very cute. Alright. I like to think that they're all wearing headphones listening to this music. Lindsay.
Applause, please.
Aha, see, I almost missed that. Alright. Earthbreaker, what is that? Some cool, awesome weapon. Short spear, no. Oh, this is just, no, never mind. I saw it, and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, wait, no, it's just a normal weapon.
Interesting.
This is going to hurt.
Their life ends here!
Oh god. Hello? Can you? Why is this taking so long to...
I can't keep this up much longer.
Flames take you.
Serves you right.
This won't kill me.
Okay. Thank you. I've been trying to drink that for the last 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. I need you to heal her fast. Okay, now I need you to heal her fast.
Right.
Wow. That was good work from Amiri. Filth fever. Oh, hold on a minute. You have something that can take care of that. Okay. We're gonna have to rest here for sure. Whoops. All right, Lindsay, let's disarm that.
Anything else?
All right, I'm probably gonna have to rest. I'm gonna have to rest to get rid of some of those afflictions. Some of those diseases, I mean. pick that up. A Tongi. Shock Tongi +1. Exotic proficiency group. Bastard sword +1. Can't use that Tongi. That'll be interesting. I'll have to see what I think about that. Alright, let's see. Can you speed this up, please? Yeah, I can't rest here. Yes, I can. Alright. Claiming I can't rest there, but I deny it. I think you're wrong. What's up, Unfunded Karma? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's figuring out some things, but all right. Still cannot rest. I may have to leave and come back.
What's that? Done with waiting.
I'm there.
Run back, please. Alright, good. Alright, where's my
You can
spells
count
at?
on me.
And I know I have fireball scrolls somewhere, at least I think I do. I need some AoE stuff. Corrosive touch. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I had some scroll. I thought I had a spell though.
Anything is possible.
Maybe I'm wrong. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's get heroism going on.
Here!
Okay, so now we're gonna try a little trick here. We're gonna have her run in and try to pull these guys out if we can, or at least as best we can, and see what happens. Why are you going so slowly?
I need a challenge. They go down! Running won't help you!
My fury.
Why aren't you going so slow?
This is going too hard.
Okay, you're dead. And dead. For some reason, this is... I know that it has something to do with it sometimes slows things down, like the speed of the combat, and I don't remember how to get that back to normal again. This is going way too slow. I don't want it to go that slow. There's a keyboard shortcut? Yeah, I can't remember what it is. If you're able to find it, I'd appreciate it, because I don't remember myself.
What you want?
For some reason it also keeps pausing, which is annoying. Like, I mean, when I try to do that, it pauses instead of just changing the pace, you know, of the combat, basically. Aha, okay. But thank you for the keyboard shortcut, because yeah, so it also pauses and unset. Yeah. Ooh, what do we got here?
Forget it.
Light shield, great sword. Yeah, thank you, Unfunded Karma. I wish I had... When I miss those checks, I'm always like, oh man. Wish I could freaking figure out what happened and do it
Lindsay
again.
was called forth.
What's the holdup?
Okay. On we go. Oh man. What are we going to run into? I know, right? I can't. It's just so not Pathfinder at all, this music.
Let's bring it quick. Burn. Sister, protect me.
Oh my god, that is a lot of werewolves. What the flip?
Strike my masterpiece!
Okay.
Won't kill me.
So who is it said that it should be okay? It's a sure is a werewolf pack. Oh man. I don't know. I'm not feeling this place, I gotta be honest.
won't let you down.
I'm not feeling this place in the least.
Done with waiting.
Okay.
Tear them apart!
Let us strike!
Wow.
Sister, protect me.
They go down!
Okay.
Unpleasant.
Can't keep this up much longer.
Unpleasant.
More
Unpleasant.
Yeah, this is not going to work. This is absolutely not going to work. All right, so I got through. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this place is not going to work. Yeah, this music does not. Again, undisclosed Starbucks. I'm just gonna have to mute myself in between talking so that you don't have to hear that. Come on. Hey, how sweet it is to be loved by you does not quite work with this music, I agree. Yeah, I'm traveling home, and so I'm at an undisclosed Starbucks because I need internet. So I'm streaming from on the road so I could get my stream through to you lovely people. But it meant that beggars can't be choosers, basically. Trust me, I would not be playing this music on my own, okay? So... Yes, I can completely agree on that score. Alright, so let me rest and then get out of here and try to deal with the... go somewhere else. I just feel like the last couple of sessions of this have felt very aimless to me. Oh my gosh, dude, please. I feel like that's not doing anything to speed this up. But I feel like it's been very aimless, and it's been very aimless because, like, it's just not... I don't know. It's just not clear about how everything is being set up, which is kind of frustrating, frankly. It's music. Yeah, you noticed that, right? It is weird. I was like, what? Yep. It was very strange, I agree. Let's get rid of that. Let's save this. So it's another area. I feel like I've had a bunch of areas that I can't handle, so I have to leave them again. So I'm gonna try to find where at least the dungeon, not where the dungeon, find where the trolls are. And then if I can find that, then maybe that's something which is well suited for me right now. But it's somewhere up here, I believe. The Gnarl Marches. So where are the Gnarl Marches? It's somewhere in here, right? Somewhere in here are the Gnarl Marches? Oh, okay. So I just look. So if in other words, if I look around, I'll find it.
I need to catch my breath.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Okay. Well, the Northern Gnarl Marches are. I mean, yeah, like this is. And I'm supposed to be looking in the Northern Gnarl Marches for these troll situations, so.
Right. Who tied a bell to my tail while I was asleep?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm guessing other side of the river. I'll try that. Oh my gosh, man. Alright. Alright.
I need to catch my breath.
More resting. More resting. Yeah, I know.
Resting would be nice.
Again, I apologize
Don't
if the
you
music
think?
is so off.
Adventures can wait.
Can you butt people with your horns?
I certainly can. And I'm prepared to demonstrate with the help of a curious little bird.
I was saying, I actually don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying, why does my food keep getting spoiled? Oh my god, they need to rest again?
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Yeah, finding areas in the map is a perception check.
Must be sturdy and heavy.
Well, I'm still,
The better.
I mean, I'm still sort of
And
searching
if there's
out there.
a good shield to add to the armor, then you feel like a whole fortress, not just a fight.
Why do you keep spoiling the meals? What is the problem with my cooks? You mean down here? I've already been to that, though. Oh, you mean down here? Yeah, that could be. Because, okay, so like these are the North Null Marches, right? So somewhere in here. It says north, though. It said north. I guess I could go here and then west.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. And I'm zoomed out as far as I can go, as far as I know. First of all, I'm going to rest again.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Why did you leave your home? Many traveling bards ever live happily ever after? Or did you hope to earn your glory, singing songs in taverns?
You don't appreciate your happiness. You've been surrounded by books, paintings, poets, and singers since you were a child. In our village, the only entertainments we had were
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
harvest dance parties. I'd have died of boredom if I stayed there.
Okay, this time we got a hearty meal. A quote, excellent hearty meal. These things are these are not okay. Okay, back up there. Let's see.
I need to catch my breath.
Okay, we got that tranquil river bend too.
Why don't we set up camp?
Oh, can I not get there normally?
I'm hungry. I'm gonna starve.
God damn it. Good. Alright, so now we're gonna rest again.
Adventures can wait.
This resting gets a little old, I gotta be honest.
Destiny was truly.
Okay, let's go.
My favorite age is the sausage.
Okay. Alright, and north here. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Ah.
Their life ends here.
I don't know, this wandering but
Consider
see, that's what I mean. A
provoked.
spitting giant centipede, really? Claw me, claw thee, the dreamer cat will help you. Yeah, I like the dreamer cat. It would be nice if they helped me out, you know, when they were smoking me They were taking out the Dreamer Lion. That was damaging me like nobody's business. Yeah, exactly, because Yumi was friend first. Exactly. Okay.
I need to catch my breath.
Why don't we set up camp?
Are you serious? Can you... What?
We should gather our strength.
How do I get to the Tranquil River Bend? Really? Oh my gosh, sometimes with the map. I clearly need to rest, too. Access from the node next to it, but not on the river map. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Oh my goodness me. Alright, let's try one more rest here.
I still dream of Numeria sometimes.
Okay, I love the dialogue, the banter, but enough. Alright. Visitor awaits in the castle. Don't care. Brown bald head. Well, definitely getting a lot of exploration at least. Whoa.
Test of my abilities.
Oh, lots of wolves. Oh my gosh. Mary.
Serves you right.
This is for you!
Oh wait. Damn it. Wow. That was
I wrote it like I saw it.
pretty darn close. Why do I not have any cures on anybody except her?
I am ready.
Yeah, I don't have, I've also got to pick up some more potions. Yeah, I have a few things I have to do. I wandered around so much that I have some loose ends that I have to attend to still. Don't want the chain shirt. Cold powder's fine. Longbow is not worth getting any of this. This poor lad was smashed against the stone with tremendous force. Whatever killed him, it was much larger and stronger than a wolf. Troll, maybe? Lad couldn't have been much past 16. His blood-stained face is a mask of horror. Okay. All of this, by the way, screams trap. Like, all of it screams trap. This is an absolute trap. In every respect. Bloodstain later. Robel. You made it through selection. By this letter, I appoint you headman of the Alazar Wolves. Congratulations. We just received new orders. Herdsmen from local villages held a whip round for money and hired us to kill the Cyclops that's been ravaging their herds for the last several years. It's not much money, but this is a good and proper deed. Our key advantage lies in our numbers, so we should engage the Cyclops on open ground. We can't let him hole up in his lair. Your objective is simple. Gather the rest of the recruits near the cave in the Gnarl Marches, draw out the Cyclops, and lead him to the meadow where our main forces will surround and neutralize him. I'll brief you on the details when we meet. I'm counting on you, Captain Alazar. Looks like it didn't actually work the way they wanted it to. Seems these poor sods met their deaths as they tried to escape. Their armor and weapons are in poor condition. Yeah. This, apparently their method of trying to deal with these Cyclops did not work out so hot. I wonder if that means that there's a cave in here, or if it's just they led the Cyclops here, but the Cyclops is not actually to be found here. Yeah. Well, it sounds like they took a bunch of, like... Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, Len. It seems like they took a bunch of, like, newbies, basically, and were like, okay, we'll just take them down with numbers. And it's like, Alright, well. Alright, let's get to the place where we need to go. Exactly. It's like one of those things, how many fourth graders could you fight, or whatever?
I need to catch my breath.
Okay. Well, we're going to do one last rest, and then that time has come, folks.
The more I travel, the more I'm sure. True nobleness is not
An
inherent.
army of duck-sized horses or a single
Every
horse-sized duck?
smug
Okay, enough. Okay, there we go. Alright, so basically what we'll have to do next time is we're going to have to do more looking around here to try to find the troll area. Hopefully get ourselves leveled up so that we can actually get some new abilities, get leveled up, and then do a couple of these extra quests, and then see if finally I have half a chance of surviving the main quest as we continue with that. So that is what we will do, but we are not going to do it right now because it is past 7 o'clock. And that means that it is time for me to rise up on out of here. But this was a lot of fun, he said as he moves OBS back to the main screen. This is a lot of fun. I had a good time, folks. I hope you folks did as well. I am sorry that we had the music that is not well suited for this particular kind of game. But I got to rise up on out of here. I'm going to be heading back home this evening, finishing the rest of the trip, and then I will be home. So I'll be home next week, back at home base, as it were, for episode 188 next week of Pen and Pixels, and we'll have D&D with GOG Storm King's Thunder coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. Also on my stream, I'll be back doing probably some D&D with viewers on Friday, and I'll have some other stuff going on. I'll have the schedule and everything for August finalized when I get back from Gen Con. Yeah, the background music was not what I intended, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I hope you folks did as well. Don't forget to follow GOG. Don't forget to subscribe to GOG, and don't forget to let people know about the streams. Please also click through to our individual channels. Please follow us and subscribe to us over there, because we've always got some good things going over on our channels individually as well. I think that's going to do it for GOG for tonight. Tomorrow, the Crocs will be with you with Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. But that's going to do it for now. Much love to all of you. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves, and I will catch all of you wonderful people back home with some more Pathfinder Kingmaker next week on here, and again with my own stuff going on my own channel over the next couple of days. Thanks, everyone. I will catch all of you very soon. Until then, everyone be good to each other. Have a good one. Searching